Persona 3 Remake. I'm a little bit disappointed. Let me explain. So, we all saw the trailer, and obviously everyone was hyped. I mean, for God's sake, we finally got a cussing remake after how long? 2006? It's just that, for me, obviously, once the hype started to like simmer down a little bit, I started looking at the trailer in a bit more detail, and how can I say this? It's just, obviously, I like it. Obviously, it looks nice. The graphics, the fidelity is really, really good. But something about it seems a bit dull. Because, me, it's not like I think, okay, is it bad? No. But it's just, the last the recent new developments that have occurred ever since that trailer got leaked and stuff. Like, obviously, no fest content, no the answer, no female protagonist. Okay, well, here's the thing. For me, personally, female protagonist doesn't really make a difference. But where it does make a difference is the answer. I'm one of the very rare Persona 3 Fest fans that actually like the answer. And I just felt like, if you want to debate it's canon or it's not canon, okay, fine, that's up to you. But it did give like a bit of closure to the story. I don't want to spoil anything, but again, just, it did give a bit of closure. And then on top of that, they've announced that, oh, what we're also going to do is we're going to recast everyone. Like, everyone in the English dub. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I love Yuri Lowenthal as Makoto, even though basically he barely got any voice lines. But it's just, I am being like very salty and I'm being like a gatekeeper right now. But I don't know, but I feel like I haven't been a Persona, I'm a Persona 3 mega hard, like die-hard fan, right? But I didn't play the original game. I played like Persona 3 Portable when it came to like the modern day consoles. To tell you the truth, I only started playing Persona 3 and started loving the series like very recently. So I couldn't even imagine how it'd feel for you guys if like you who've been playing the series since 2006. Because the thing is, as much good as this remake is gonna bring, it's not the definitive version that people have been wanting ever since Portable came out. Because Portable came out, but there's no fest content and it's all like point and scroll, click, visual novel style. You got Fez, but then that doesn't include all the additional stuff from Portable. So everyone wanted a remake that brought the two together, and then these guys are like, no, we're just gonna make a true to the original Persona 3 remake. I mean, that's all good and all, but I can't say I'm disappointed. But I obviously, at that moment in time when I found that out, I got cussing, peed off. But you know, it's just such as life. It's just, for me, it's not. I'm not angry, but it was the Persona 3 remake already had very high expectations. Like, obviously, everyone's been begging for it for so long now. They wanted all this extra content that's not even going to be in the game anymore. So now the expectation and the bar for Atlas has been set even higher. So these guys really can't cuss this up. Because it's not like I'm angry. Okay, I'm going to be honest. I was peed off when I found this cuss out. But the thing is, it's just, here's the thing. When I saw that trailer, I thought, okay, this looks decent. The graphics, fidelity, okay, that's all the W. Alright, I'm not arguing against that. But my problem is, you guys know Soul Hackers 2. You know the disappointment of that release. Here's what I found. Here's the first thing that came to my head when I saw the trailer. It's lacking in style. It looks a bit dull. Obviously, it's probably still in development. That was probably early development footage. Okay, I understand that. I get that. But for me personally, I think, you know how they're saying, the lead producer said, oh, we're going to make this exactly like Persona 5. I think that's the problem. Persona 3 is its own game. It has its own style. It has its own rhetoric. It's its own independent... It's its own independent identity, and I don't want that to be lost by trying to mimic Persona 5 to such an extent where people will be playing this and it's like, oh wow, it's Persona 3, but it's Persona 5. Like, you know what I mean? It's just, how do I say this? My concern is I want the 3 remake to be on the cusp of Dead Space remake or Resident Evil 4 remake, where how they're saying they're going to stick true to the original, but they're going to add enhancements to make the game an even better experience. It's just, as I was saying earlier, you got the disappointment of Soul Hackers 2. What problems did that game have? It looked great. It looked amazing. The graphics were on top notch, but the thing is, it lacked substance. It was boring. I'm again, just like Fest, I'm one of those rare people who didn't mind Soul Hackers. I thought it was pretty decent, but I do have to agree it was a disappointment. Again, Soul Hackers 2, what do you guys know? Okay, Soul Hackers 2, just like Persona 3 Remake, it was like a hot minute since anything came out for that game. Soul Hackers, like that game was for the 3DS, came out in like 2012. It's been like 10 years, and then these guys finally released it, and it was disappointment. 3 Remake, I hope to God it doesn't end up being the same, because I keep repeating my points, but it's just they need to get this through their heads that Soul Hackers 2, it lacked substance but it had plenty of style. It looked amazing, aesthetically appealing, just like Persona 5, but it didn't have any of that depth. It didn't have that content. It's just some of the characters were okay, some of it was decent, but the gameplay loop was boring, and all that overworld shit. All that overworld rubbish was boring, right? Persona 5, what does that have? It has style and substance. It's obviously it's got a pacing issue, but you got that flashy combos, you got the flashy all-out attacks. Yeah, it looks really good. The rotoscoping is really nice, and on top of that, you have really good characters that you connect with. You have really good you have really good confidence. You have a compelling story. Persona 3 had both. Had a bit of style for a game of its time. It had good style and it had good substance. 3 Remake, here's the thing. From that trailer, I saw obviously it has the substance, because they're literally one for one gonna remake the entirety of Persona 3. And Persona 3 is an amazing game, right? So it has the substance. But I think it's lacking in style, and that's my issue. Especially after seeing the new trailer for that new Atlas IP, A Metaphor Refantasio. That game, unironically, I've been wanting 3 Remake for, just like everyone else, for the longest time. But I'm more excited for the new Atlas IP that's coming out. Because I saw that trailer and I was like, wow, why was the 3 Remake like that? Yeah, but anyways, that's just me. Yeah. Obviously, I would have been much... I had to calm myself down, because obviously I was being too much of a salty idiot. I was gatekeeping. I was really, really angry. Like, I couldn't tell you how angry I was when I figured all this out. But then obviously, as new footage is emerging, for example, that IGN footage, yeah, it looks good. It does look good. Like I'm saying, this is all just really early at this point in time. As they probably release new stuff and they add some more flourishes and a bit more color, a bit more style, obviously it's going to look really good. But yeah, that's going to be it for now. If you want to see more cuss like this, if you want to see more stuff like this, like analysis videos, please let me know. You can also follow my Twitch, because I do a lot of stuff like this, where I just like to talk about stuff I'm passionate about. Like, I play music, I do some really goofy, silly stuff there. So yeah, thank you for watching, and be sure to I don't know what the annotations are, but just be sure to follow or watch my next video. Yeah, I'm new to this, in case you couldn't tell. Yeah, bye.